charts and cameras to prove what they say. But the sun didn't set and the planet didn't end. Now they're scratching their heads and calling it pretend. The world kept spinning as the light stayed on. Flat earthers tried to cheer, but the proof was gone. Antarctica showed them what they didn't want to see. A globe's victory, reality's decree. Flat earth tears on frozen ground. Globers dancing all around. Their theories crumbled under the sun's bright truth. Science won the game and crushed the untruth. They packed up their disbelief, hid it in a case. Still cried conspiracy to save some face. No edge to find, no great abyss, just a round earth with a daylight kiss. The skeptics lost in a luminous parade, under a sky that never betrayed. Flat earthers sighed, holding maps and lies. Globers laughed beneath an Arctic sky. Yes, the earth's a globe spinning every day, a fact that even night cannot sway. They came to prove the world was flat, but the endless sun was having none of that. Dive into madness, where shadows collide. A podcast of chaos, where truths are denied. The Drunk Debunk Show, unraveling lies. Mike and his guests, unveiling disguise. Conspiracies tremble as we break through the haze, unmasking illusions with a thunderous blaze. Electronic beats intertwined with steel, unleashing the truth with an unstoppable zeal. Welcome to the Drunk Debunk Show, where we expose the secrets that they don't want you to know. EM meets metal, an explosive blend, unexplosive blend, unraveling conspiracies until the very end.
Hello and welcome back to the Drunk Debunk Show. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening? I hope you're all doing well. Well, look at who's here. We got Grayscale, we got CK, we got Pat in the chat, we got Rubik's, we got Calder, we got Clive. Hello. We have Evil Producer, yo DP Debunks. Hello, sir. Penguin Sandwich. Foxworth, how's it going? We got Rhino, hello, welcome in. We got Foxworth over on the Twitchies as well. How's it going, guys? I hope you all had a great day. I had a pretty easy day myself. Not a whole lot went on at work. I was at work a little bit late today because I had to take my son to the doctor. Yeah, he had a doctor's appointment. Yeah, me. I can't go to bed yet. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, hit that like button, guys. If I go to bed now, I'll oversleep and miss my 4 a.m. train. Oh no. So you're just winging it? You're just staying up the whole night? Love the stream. Thank you, Rhino. I appreciate you. Uncle Charlie, hello. Monkey Cat Pat just woke up from a nap. Very good. Well, so last night I said I was gonna be going over that mockumentary thing. What's up, dude? Yo, Grayscale? He's a pretty cool dude. He got me in touch with oh wait, I gotta check my email. This is something I should do before I stream. He got me in touch with a flat earther that he wants to see me on. Also, I need to get Melodome on the show because I've been asked to help promote a fundraiser for Melodome, but I want him to do it on my show. So I don't remember how I got in contact with Melodome before. Did I email him? I did not email him before. So if you guys, well, not on my Drunk Debunk show channel anyway. Hold on. Sorry, my fan was being a little too loud. Melodome. Right, he does have his email address on. Yeah, it was right here. That's his Zell. It's probably the same thing, right? I'm not a robot. Submit. Okay. Is this a mail too? All right, that's fine. Okay. Let me know if you want to hop on sometime, even tonight, if you're available. Okay. All right. So I'm looking to have Melodome on the show to yeah, DP Debunk's already got it. Help Melodome get a kick-ass telescope. Yes, we want Melodome to get a telescope. That's what we want, and we want it now. So I want him to come onto the show and kind of like and promote it. Let us know what he's gonna do with it. You know, I want him to talk on it. You know, so I'll go ahead and just leave this open so I can see if he emails me back. Cool. Did you see my Jenga TFE video? I did not see your Jenga TFE video. I just got a Facebook alert for the stream and it said my aunt is also following. Yo, let's go. Your aunt knows what's up. Yo, Foxworth, your aunt knows what is good. That deserves you a wrench, Foxworth. Okay, so cool. Well, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the Drunk Debunk show. I don't think that you could possibly know that it's the Drunk Debunk show enough. I don't brand at all. I should actually brand a little bit more. Is what I think. I'm just so upset that you can't buy this sweatshirt on my show on my shop anymore. Melodome was in your chat last night. Nice. He's a dreamboat. Yeah, he's pretty gorgeous. He's pretty gorgeous. All right. So, Big Fish, hello. How are you, trucker pilot? What's going on? Buying a Flurf equipment is a waste. They'll find curve and toss it in the corner. No, trucker pilot Melodome is no longer a Flurf. So, what show is this? This is what's Mark Sargent's show called? I forget what it's even called. Whatever. He mentions it here. But yeah, this video is gonna be fantastic. I also haven't shaved or got a haircut yet. I just figured, you know what? I'm just gonna be the next Jesus. Check your message from Monkey Cat Pat Pat. We want to see it. All right, hold on. Oh, I have lots of messages. Holy shit, I have tons of messages. Oh yeah, dude. Mine's coming on Saturday. Check it out. Oops. There it is. The shirt in all of its glory. And he ended up getting my this sweatshirt before it got discontinued. So good on you for getting that monkey cat hat. Like, it's so gorgeous. I can't wait for mine. I'm so excited. Oh, Strange World. That's right. Show the video I sent too. All right, we're doing this today. Oh, this one. Oh, I saw this. Wait, this is a TFE? How is this TFE? Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. I get it. It's only 10 seconds long, guys. All right, here we go. Hold up. Here it is. Slow motion. The Jenga is the flat Earth. Rubik's is the 24-hour sun. Pull up. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. I love it. Yeah, this isn't the Drunk Debunk show. This is Strange World. Nothing like a nice fresh cup of Starbucks at 9 o'clock at night. Okay, so let me catch you guys up on what's going on in this video. Okay, so we're starting at about almost an hour in, and there's a reason for that. Is because the entire video before this is just stupid. Okay, the rest is stupid too, but it's just droning on conversation between Gene Edited, whoever that is, the troll that lives under the bed, Sam from FE Reconnaissance, and then Ira James Rogers, and then Vika. Vika doesn't say anything this entire time, so I don't know what the point of him being here is, other than this is on his channel. Vika Drazip. Thundernut, are you serious? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is he streaming tonight and he's gonna debate with Mike Vargas? Oh, okay. Wait, that's smart. Wait, physical impossibilities of a globe Earth. Oh my god. All right, we might look at that, but not tonight, because this is Flirt's being stupid. No fucking way. No, he does have the debate with Mike Vargas is scheduled for tomorrow night, but today's the 10th, right? Yeah, tonight in about 20 minutes, he's doing a stream on physical impossibilities of a globe, so that's fun. Flirt's being stupid, no fucking way. Yes, evil producer. And Brenda creates. I owe this video to her because she's the one who informed me about this video. So we're gonna watch this. The debate with Mike Vargas is. So we have go away. We have the debate with Mike Vargas tomorrow is scheduled for 4:11, but then tonight. It's 4:10 at 9:35. 9:35. Don't look at my files, guys. Come on, stop looking at my files. There. All right, nothing from Melodome yet. He's probably like, oh, fuck that asshole. He has me on his show once and doesn't have me back on when he says that he's gonna have me back on. Anywho, all right. So the whole beginning of this is just these four idiots talking shit about Mark Sargent. So actually, Sam from FE Reconnaissance, he actually is like Mark Sargent being who he is, like a leader of the flat Earth, and he should be more private about his political stuff, like the political stuff, right? Like the lawsuits and all this kind of stuff. So that's what he's saying, and then and then Mark Sargent pops on. He's like, "So what's up?" And Vlad actually told Mark Sargent to get on. So Vlad is from Ironwork 92,000. I guess he called up Mark Sargent, was like, "Yo, Vika is doing this thing. You should join in because these people are talking mad shit, right?" So, so he hops in his Mark Sargent fashion. I really wish that I had a mic that I could just like. I want to disconnect this mic so I can just be like hold it like Mark Sargent does, just to make fun of him because he's stupid. Yo, Cody, I'll send you a video mic, but it will definitely be of my booty hole. Fuck yes, today is the 10th only reason I know is because new season of Black Mirror dropped today. Oh, new season of Black Mirror. Let's go. Let's go. I totally forgot about that. Okay. So that's so and then Mark and the five of them start just talking about stupid shit, and then it doesn't actually start getting interesting until Flat Earth Dave shows up. So this is literally the frame after Flat Earth Dave shows up. See, okay. So let's start at this point because this is where it gets okay. Because I mean, Grandpa Soft can eat a bag of dicks, 2 bags of dicks. Absolutely. What is the podcast he is watching? This is Vika Draziv. I'll post it in chat. There you go. So this is what we're watching tonight. So if you want to watch the whole thing on your own, go ahead and do that. We're gonna be watching this at 1.5 speed, and off to the races.
Because the trip wasn't about us versus the globalists. It was about them grabbing anyone they could. They were going to grab somebody. They're just gonna and if they had to make up somebody, that's what they were gonna do. Now they got a great windfall.
Yo, Max, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
In hindsight, Jaren demanded that Austin went with him, which is like, okay.
Oh, I know. Absolutely. I know that.
Fail as well. And Lee's best, she was just along for the ride, but now she's.
Yeah, what's up, Riley?
Anyway. So, what do you want me to say there? Do I think something happened? Yes, but I think it was all for exactly one reason, in my opinion, which was to create an event that gives some credence to why Jaren flipped.
Okay.
And then at that point.
So that's going to be the topic for tonight. Okay, is mostly about Jaren flipping. He does start talking about Patricia a little bit, and then MC Toon and how MC Toon committed or attempted murder against Lisbeth. So there is some. It's the same discussion as before, but just stupider. Yo, Victoria, how are you?
Create massive waves of disruption within the community, mostly waves of drama, which is here to there. But
it sounds perfect, right? Two of the biggest names in the community falling for that shit and however it came out. Anyway, before we continue, let's say hello to our brother Dave from a very long time no see. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm doing all right. I just tuned into the show. What's up, guys? I just hear shit being talked about me that's just wrong. So I want to chime in. I'm glad Mark's here.
So the shit that was being talked about Dave was the same thing about Mark Sargent. Was Sam was saying, as bigger influences for the Flat Earth side, they should take a little bit more responsibility in protecting the image of Flat Earth, right? So you have Dave's leaking app, you have Sargent's lawsuits, you have all this stuff that's like the civil suit that's being put on Dave, like all this stuff is making the Flat Earth look bad, and I mean, it doesn't need any help, of course. And then you have Flat Soy being incredibly misogynistic and disgusting with his language, and then you have Sov being incredibly anti-Semitic and ignorant and just mindlessly offensive, and then no one on the Flat Earth side looks good, okay? And that's Sam's issue. Sam's issue is the pioneers of the Flat Earth should be protecting the image of the flat Earth. So that was Sam's big issue, and actually that's Matthew Hakeem's issue as well. Matthew Hakeem hops in here too, and he pisses off every single one of these people on the panel. It is fabulous. Wait till you see it. Brenda says, we will need to count how many of the times Dirt says TFE was made for me. Oh my God. That's so true. Oh my God. And then there's Witz is brought up, but but they just really talk about his absence. So that's basically what was brought up about him. So let's continue.
Because people say that I supported TFE. From the second email that Duffy sent us 8 months before TFE, I called it out as bullshit. I told everyone not to respond, not to go, right? TFE was designed to take down the AE map and take down me. It was specifically designed for me, right? So I didn't go, and they freaked out. They did a campaign against me. 6 months later, I'm speaking.
They did a campaign against you? What do you mean? What was this campaign against Dave? What was this campaign against Dave? Did I miss something?
They're calling the people at Anarchapulco and telling them, hey, Dave Weiss was offered.
Is it on par with John looking motherfucker? No, actually, that is top tier. That is top tier. The bar was set high. Toon committed, well, according to Sergeant and everybody else on this panel, including Vlad, because he pops in when they start talking about it, that Toon committed attempted murder. Yes.
$1,000. He turned it down. He's like, you got to convince him to go. And so people from Antarctica are calling me like, why are people calling me, telling me to convince you to go to Antarctica? Right. So when they realized I wasn't going, they absolutely freaked out. So they went to their second choice.
Yeah. No one freaked out, Dave. No one freaked out. It was just surprising. Right. Because if you're going to call yourself a truther, then you're being handed this opportunity to go and find out the truth about the 24-hour sun that you have said yourself can't happen on the flat Earth. So no one freaked out. It was just, it wasn't unexpected either. It was just like, whatever. Moving on.
Which was Jaren. And Jaren goes, I'm not going unless I can bring Austin. They're like, okay. And Jaren goes, and I was talking to Jaren at the time. I was like, if they could fake the sun, I said, if it's hazy, it's not good. So he goes to Duffy, he goes, if it's hazy, I'm not going to accept the results. And Duffy goes, if it's hazy, it's a win for flat Earth. So Duffy immediately conceded to that. If it was hazy, that's a win for flat Earth. Do you know how many days the sky is blue? It's like single digits a year.
It's single digits. A year, Dave. That is, should I have a lie counter too? I should have a lie counter. Be like, ding. Or it would be the
Spit on that thing.
Oh, I forgot I had that button. What about this one? There we go. There's gonna be ding every time he tells a lie.
2 or 3 months before those guys got there, and the day they got there, it's blue. So I know you guys are looking at it like, okay, it's fake, and you guys came
of course he did. Will Clark, of course he did. Everybody, all the flat earthers love to get their data leaked.
Hey, we got to look into all that stuff.
What's up, Silent Dave?
Scenes in the sky. I get it.
What's up, though?
I believe, and now listen, this may be the craziest of all. I believe that they faked the sky.
What's up, Steve?
Right?
Steve 6464.
That could explain some scenes
Galaxy
in the sky. That could explain some fucked up clouds. But when I came out and made those 6 gate videos, those were like Vika, if you came out and said, oh my God, flat Earth is amazing, globe's a lie, the Earth is rising at 9.8 meters per second, I'd make a video against you. Not against the globe, not supporting the globe. I'd make a video trying to stop us from looking stupid. And by the way, almost all of those videos have been proven absolutely correct. Okay, the footprints in the snow, proven correct. Right, the Witsit vape gate, we can talk about that all day long. Right, I know what happened there.
Oh no, you know what? I should do this
right
one.
Now. I have to let him tell you. You'd understand why he's
a lot
right now. Okay, I never supported TFE as being legitimate. I just said the reasons that people are coming up with as absolute facts are going to make us look really stupid. And mark my words, there's a video, their documentary that's coming out. It's going to highlight all of the crazy claims they're making, and maybe they fake the sky will be number 1. Okay, that's me, right? I'm not saying where that's going to place in there, but they're gonna use all of that against us. Not that we're not going to survive this. The flat Earth is the truth. The globe is a friggin' lie. It's absolutely stupid. You know, they're desperate. It's unreal. But I never supported it. Duffy pointed out in many videos that they said he's a demon. I would stand by that to this day. He's a freaking demon, right? And who knows what happened to Jaren, right? And here's the thing with Jaren. Yeah, I was friends with him for 10 years, and a couple months before TFE, he made the comment, if I see the sun circle, I'm going to have to go back to the globe. And I'm like, hey, Jaron, I don't think you really meant to say that. And we're going back and forth in text, back and forth in text. I'm like, hey, let's talk. Text, let's talk. I like, stop texting me like a 14-year-old girl. He sends me 50 multi-paragraph texts. I had to turn my phone off. Okay. Right. And I'm like, Jaron, just pick up the phone. Let's talk about this. I just want to run some things by you. He would not get on the phone with me. So Mark's point earlier that.
Oh, that's not what Jaron says. And I'm going to believe Jaron over you, Dirth. Steve says, good. I just got home from work. Beautiful. What a great feeling that is, huh? You walk in the door into your living room or wherever you walk into your house from after a long day of work. You take your jacket, you toss it onto the armchair, and then you sit down, grab your phone, grab a beer, and tune in to the Drunk Debunk Show. I appreciate you, Dave. I hope you had a great day of work. I'm afraid my button is gonna wear out. I did the okay. All right, let's continue.
Jaron may have flipped before he went. Now I have theories, all theories, no proof of why he flipped, right? But I'm just gonna let people, try to figure that out. But he would not get on the phone with me, right? And so
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I'm not supporting him. I was like, I'm supporting the fact that they believed that they went to Union Glacier. I think they went to Union Glacier.
Thundernut. Yes, it did.
You guys, where the fuck is Union Glacier? Right? Where is it? And
how big is it? What part?
Yeah, where is it? But Steve from Space Busters, he's working on part 3 of his Scam-Arctica video. It's got some good stuff in it about the bases in Antarctica. So again, I don't appreciate.
I bet it doesn't have good stuff in it.
Me and saying that I'm supporting those guys. So, and by the way, right now, I think with it, 100%.
But Dave, you have to acknowledge that you were wrong about Jaron, Dave. You have to acknowledge that you were wrong about Jaron. So you could be wrong in the future, right? So because you were here, like getting rid.
All right, this is a little too fast. I'm starting to not be able to understand. Like everyone's talking at the same time.
Because we were trying to question these people.
Because I wasn't supporting Jaron. I was saying that there, but here's how I was so sure. Besides all the video cam footage, which I think, the chest cam footage, which I think is enough proof, but
how do you spell grab a beer in Bostonian? Is beer. There, that's how you spell it. Beer.
They could find that. I'll give you that. It was designed for me. What if I said yes?
Yeah,
what if I said yes?
You did the right thing.
No, I know I did the right thing, but here, Vicka, if you were supposed to go and then you said no, and it was designed for you, and then
it wasn't designed for you.
Bullshit. Somebody else. Like, how would you explain that they didn't go somewhere or fool them? Maybe they were scopolamine on the airplane. Maybe they were fucking hypnotized. Maybe they were fucking replaced with clones. Okay, maybe, who the fuck knows?
Because you knew, Dave. Because you knew. You said no, Dave. Dave, you said no because you knew this was a psyop even before this started. Come on, Dave, you knew it.
That's why I said no. What's wrong with that?
Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go?
Because it's a psyop.
Bullshit. Yeah, Dave, I think you did the right thing not going.
No, don't even say you think I did the right thing, because anyone that doesn't think I did the right thing is retarded.
Bullshit. No, I know you did the right thing.
No, I think you did the right thing, and I'm not retarded, Dave. I'm not retarded, and I know that you didn't do the right thing. The thing is that you always attacked us for trying to debunk this. You always attacked us in order to.
Slow down, guys.
Oh
slow
shit!
Down. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I believe you mishandled that thing. You made mistakes. But anyways, what I remember is that you were always attacking us for trying to debunk TFE, and you never attacked TFE once. Not even once.
You're wrong.
No, he has.
I said
Sam, you might have missed what he said, Sam.
Yeah.
You didn't hear everything he said, bro.
I said TFE is bullshit from the beginning. I told Jaron, I told Austin, I told Mark, I told Mark. I didn't have to tell Mark twice. Mark was, I get it. I'm not fucking going. I said, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I know one thing for a fact: they're not gonna let you see the sunset. Bullshit. If the sunset, okay, whatever it is, and if the sun circles, okay, we don't understand the sky. I'm not a sky earther. I'm a flat earther. Okay,
so if you knew it was gonna be,
I'm not a sky earther. I'm a flat earther. What in the? What in the is a sky earther? Steel City, what's going on? How you doing? Keep the grift alive. Yep, true seekers always say no to free trips. Oh my god, Karen B's unkempt bush. Hello guys, if you ever wonder what the moon phases are, think about the center of a ferrocell magnet. Oh, I love it. Cernian says Dave with the mental capacity surpassed by a small dog calling people retards. Wow. Yeah. He's a scam, Arthur. Love it.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Wait.
That's Magic Land.
That's Magic Land.
be fake. So why defend them? Why always
I wasn't
defend them and
defending
defend them?
them. I was trying to stop flat earthers from making
I
stupid
fucked up the
arguments.
latency again, guys. I'm sorry.
That's all I did.
No
That's all
problem. I agree
That's
with
true.
you.
Wait, what? I don't know.
It's honorable, but in the same time, you should
That the
also
Earth is this
attack them
guy.
also, not just like,
Bullshit. You don't know what I did. You guys don't know anything what I do. You don't follow my stuff. You just hear what other trolls say about me, and you take that as a fact.
What we saw, what I saw, my experience. I don't, you know.
You
I know
did
what I
not,
saw.
Sam. You and I were talking a lot. You and I were doing shows. I brought you onto the scene. I made your channel popular. Okay, I must be a horrible troll. Vika, I support you. I fucking have your documentaries. I talk about them all the time. I link to them all the time. I'm actually your
Respect you,
bro.
but that's not about it. My problem with you, Dave. Dave, listen. My problem with you is that you have to be open that you can be wrong too, because we can be wrong and we can be right too. Our only problem was we were having other ways.
This is
We were having
fantastic.
other ways of decoding this fakery, and you had your own way. That's it, right? And you were not trying. You didn't want to listen to these things, right?
No. I listened to them and I looked
You
at
didn't
them.
want
and
to
I
listen
said,
to.
But Vika, I was supposed to go. Are they going to fly me to an Amazon studio and pay me to lie?
Bullshit.
Think about it logically.
Okay, the thing is, guys. All right. The problem. All right, I have a question for both of you, Dave and Mark. What should the
You cut out.
community think right now, according to you
Cut out,
guys,
Vika.
about this 24-hour sun?
Oh, go ahead, Mark. Mark, you go.
Sorry,
first.
Mike, check.
I'll give you my opinion.
What just the 24-hour sun in general, or just
No,
the
what should the community think about the 24-hour sun? What should the community?
Do you guys see this too? When Mark talks or he's addressed, he puts on this like sad puppy dog face. Do you guys see that? And oh my god, my hair is like. And do you guys, are you guys as infuriated by that stupid fucking face as I am? Like, good fucking lord. Yeah, tell me what to think, please. Ricardo, what's going on?
Go ahead with this
Oh yeah,
24-hour
with
sun,
the 24-hour sun.
according to you guys.
Okay, I'll give you the short version. The sky doesn't dictate the earth, and
Bullshit.
what I said to you guys earlier, which is nobody gets into the community because of the sun. So why would anyone leave because of the sun? And because of that, that's
What are you talking about? What? It's all about the sun. Like the way that the sun behaves is half of flat Earth's arguments. Like you can't have the biggest issue with flat Earth is the sunset. So yes, what the sun does determines if the Earth is flat or not. Like that is a huge gaping hole in the flat Earth theory. It's the pouty look from the early 2000s. It's the duck face. I mean, he does still live in mommy's basement, so I guess it tracks. Mark is sad because his mom cut his allowance. Oops.
reason I turned it down as well, which is like, look, it's not, you don't want me down there because I don't care at all. I go, even if I was, sitting on the ice and watched the thing spin around me, I'd be like, okay, there's something going on in the sky I don't know about. But I've been answering that question for 10 years. I mean, I never lost a wink.
Wait. So, wait, hold on. So, he just said, wait.
Something going on in the sky I don't know about.
There's something going on in the sky I don't know about, but I've been answering that question for the last 10 years. How can you answer a question that you don't have how can you say you're answering that question, but you don't have any answers?
But I've been answering that question for 10 years. I mean, I never lost
hello,
a
Surrender
wink of
Monkey,
sleep
what's
over
going
it.
on?
I
Let me
didn't
chime in. So,
sorry, go ahead.
No, but I didn't get Dave. One moment, I didn't get the answer, Mark. So should the community think that there is a 24-hour sun, or there is nothing 24 hours in Antarctica?
I don't objectively, I don't know because I wasn't there. And even if I was there, I'm not sure if I could give you a definitive answer.
Holy shit. Even if I was there, I wouldn't be able to give you a definitive answer. Vika, I hope that you're realizing who you have on your show right now. Oh, Captain Dirthy and good old ship Flat Earth sinking. What should us poor little rats do? Duckface is an appropriate joke. get a bunch of ducks together, like a bunch of flurfs together, and they keep screwing themselves. What a freaking idiot. Even if I was there, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Could there have
All
been
right.
24 hours?
All
Could,
right.
could
Yep,
there have
yep, yep,
24 hours
go
done? Sure. But I do not give a crap about it. I
Yeah,
don't.
so that's the answer's fine, and mine's not going to be a whole lot different. But let me explain. All right. I personally, if I had to bet money, I bet that they use technology to fake the fucking sky and everything, the sky and the sun and all of it, right? And there's so much evidence that I have. And here's the thing: is I have more evidence than I put out there, but I don't care to put it out there because maybe there was a 24-hour sun. So Spacebusters, Steve, he talks about the parabolic, the toroidal dome around us, and it could have a certain latitude where at a certain time of year it has a sun. Okay, let's say that's far-fetched, but it's got this much possibility. Then you got Joe Hanvey's reflective model. I kind of like it. Let's say that one has this much possibility, and it's far-fetched. And then people like Dollard say that it's a transformer from another dimension. And then you got Santos Bonacci that says there's multiple domes and the lights are in the dome. All right, we got all of these flat Earth sun explanations. Okay.
Yet none of them make sense. Not one. It is a, like, what Dave just did was explain how desperate flat earthers are to explain a natural phenomenon that happens only on the globe. There you go. Like you're like, this is proving Sam's point, right? You're supposed to be making the flat earth look good. All you're doing by listing off all these insane things is making flat earth look bad. And the fact that there still isn't one singular flat earth model after all of these years of all these dumbasses researching it and all that kind of stuff, and they still don't have a model, like a single model. Not looking good.
The luminaries and you got all these people, and no matter how far-fetched they are, none of them are more far-fetched than the heliocentric sun, which is gas in a fucking vacuum, helium and hydrogen that have gravity that can hold on to Pluto and ignore our moon and all of the other nonsense that comes with it. Nothing is that makes all the other ones actual next to how fucking insane the heliocentric model is. So to say that a light in the sky that lives in Narnia that defies natural law that we can't fucking explain.
What are you talking about? It all has an explanation. You're just too stupid to get it. You're too stupid to get it. My children understand it, you dumbass piece of shit. My children understand it. Other children understand it. They could explain it to you better than you could even fathom explaining it. Steel manning it, you dumb fuck. Good Lord. Oh, that pisses me off. Yo, Peter Markley, what's going on? My wife points out that Gene looks like, instead of his mom's basement, he's in her crawl space. Oh shit, dude. He's in the cupboard under the stairs. He's Harry Pottering it. I mean, he is the troll that lives under my bed, is how I introduced him at the beginning of the stream.
Proves the shape of the earth.
The sun
okay, there's my opinion. So what should the people think? You can think whatever you want because it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, it does matter because it divides the flat earth community.
Well, no. I'll
it's hypotheses there.
It does matter, but it doesn't make a fucking difference.
And it's all hypothesis. So it's fair for people to have a hypothesis.
And by the way, the hypothesis of it being fake, my hypothesis, or being real, and there's a whole bunch of other explanations. Okay, what does that have to do with the shape of the earth? Because the heliocentric sun is ridiculous.
I'm a flat earther now, guys. I'm a flat earther. Flat Earth Dave just converted me. The heliocentric sun is ridiculous. I am enlightened.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said, the hydrogen and helium gravity furnace. That's insane.
How is that insane? A gravity furnace? It's just a lot of mass. Lots of mass, lots of gravity. Less mass, less gravity. It's a gravity furnace.
Hydrogen condensing that burns 640 billion tons a day.
I need a visual aid here. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's see what I don't know. Sure, I don't just give me one. What's my purpose? It's a joke. Or a joke. Just give me a fucking picture. Oh my cat, that Gene edited this guy's teeth. Pretty sure he doesn't believe in dentistry. Look at I mean, that is true. But this is fantastic. This is great. This is the hydrogen and helium gravity furnace. I love the sunglasses. It's so good. Oh, that's good stuff. All right.
For billions of years, never gets smaller, holds on to Pluto. When our moon comes around the Earth towards the sun, it doesn't.
Oh, I missed the freeze frame.
Right, all of the nonsense that comes with it. It's absolute insanity. So,
more times in the
it's fun to have the conversation. Did they fake it? I think they did. Could we prove it? I think we can eventually, but it's wasted energy because it has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. That operation has nothing to do with proving anything about the shape of the Earth. That's what I'm saying. Your operation is only to dismantle the flat Earth community.
It's a false binary. No one should go down there. And I said to Jaron, I go, every time he says, if the sun does this, then that, if the sun does that, then this, right? I said, you should say that you don't agree with that.
Should I make it my new t-shirt design?
Something happened to him. I don't know what it is. I have my theories.
But again, TFE succeeded in one thing, is into dividing us.
Yeah,
they didn't succeed in proving anything.
Stop spreading division, Sam.
It's not division.
You all the time talking about me, right? Stop it.
What do I say about you?
Sam, you say shit about me all the time. Every single time I say you on a stream, my name comes out of your mouth and shit is following it.
So maybe the shit that I saw, coming back from you that I'm just exposing. Maybe it's not just the shit that I create.
Show me what I've done.
Guys, relax. Guys,
you tell me. You said
guys,
it.
Relax.
You tell me. You said it. You said I say shit. Tell me what should I say?
Dave, Sam.
Today.
Dave, Sam, relax, guys. Relax, guys. The thing is, right? People have opinions. People have different opinions, right? Dave, even Jaron talks shit about you, and many other people talk about shit about you too, right? So it's a different opinion of people, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, in my Discord, there's gonna be a new channel, okay, under community stuff. There's gonna be a new channel called caption contest. Okay, so okay, so go to my Discord and you'll see the first entry into the caption contest. Okay, so the idea of this is I'm gonna put in, if you guys send me images you want captions for, and then once a day or once a week or once a stream or whatever, we'll have a caption contest, and at the end of the stream, we'll go over all the captions, and then we will pick our favorites, and then we'll vote on the favorites. All right, so first one, this is submitted by DP Debunks. There you go. So go to my Discord. I'll even create an invite link. So there you go. All right, go to my Discord if you're not in it already. Go to the caption contest channel and and then we're gonna go over the best captions at the end of the stream. All right, beautiful. Love it. Thank you, DP Debunks, for such inspiration.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
right? Because people have, including people have different opinion, right?
He's gonna be the only one doing anything in that channel. Wait, who is?
Because it was creating more confusion, Dave, because people didn't understand, are you on which side are you? Even same thing with Mark, right? People don't know because you had all these people around you all these years and you guys didn't even sense what the hell was happening, right? Same thing, right?
I honestly, Vic, I honestly don't think Jaren.
Wait, flat earthers, where is your positive flat earth evidence? Stop bad mouthing the globe. Are there flat earthers in here? If there are, I'd love to talk to them.
Anti-flat earth until something happened this last year that had to do with TFE that made him flip. Whether it's a mental illness, whether it's spiritual, demonic, or whether it's threats of any kind. I couldn't tell you, right? I don't know. I have no idea, but something happened.
Maybe it's just common sense. Maybe it's oh wait, maybe all of these people are wrong. And that, you know, what we learned in school is right because that's what they do. They don't teach you things that are wrong. They teach you what we know is right at the time.
Yeah. So, but you guys get it. You guys get it. After this, it's very difficult for the community to trust anyone, including us. This is what is created. Whom should we trust? I'm telling people, don't even fucking trust me.
Yeah.
Well,
just remember, this thing was designed for me. It was designed.
Wait. So far, we have a comment of the night. Cody says, I bet most of the flat earth community moans when their finger goes through the toilet paper. Oh my god, every time Vika speaks, I am half expecting him to say, have you purchased a Norton antivirus license? Holy fuck. Holy. Are flat earth people considered dick pics?
Not me, because too many people are waking up, right? Too many people are seeing the truth. They're doing everything they can to take down the app, take me down, and I'm no longer addressing them. I am ignoring them. They don't exist in my world.
You're banning them. You're censoring them.
And anyone that hates me, feel free to hate me. But I expect more from this channel right here. I really do. Right? Gene's the only one that hasn't said shit about me. I don't know who you are, but you sound very interesting. I'd love to come on your show, bro.
Because you're shit, Dave.
You and I have an interview on Thursday. I messaged your.
We do?
Oh,
wow.
I found your email and I got you. Yeah.
We
have an episode on Thursday.
You already book it?
I did.
Look at that.
But you can come on there and be as uncensored as you want.
I want you to ask me every question that you want to ask.
Wait, that's today. Wait, Thursday. That's today. What is this guy's name? Ira James Rogers. Ira James Rogers. He has 300 subscribers. Oh, maybe he's just filming it. He must just be filming it because he doesn't go live. He has one live from 7 days ago. Yeah, I mean, it is him. The Encroachment of Totalitarianism featuring Scott. All right, well.
Just don't talk about the Jews.
Yo, me, what's going on?
You guys.
How are you,
Dude,
me?
I'm so stoked. This is great. And
Here's the thing, Dave. People could speak on different channels, and when people are not there, so people speak all kind of shit, right? So
yeah,
we cannot. This is people's opinion, as long as it's said with not a heated and with bad energy. Like you can say what you think about people or whatever, right? As long as it's done with little bit.
Look at somebody sent me.
Like not going crazy, right? So we yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a clock. It's an actual 24-hour clock. It's fucking awesome.
Really quick, DP Debunk. Are you still here? Is DP Debunk still here? You are. DP, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me if Australia is really this big? I don't think Australia is really this big. Is it really this big? I'm calling from Amazon customer service.
That's nice.
It represents where the hour hand's going to tell you exactly where the sun is.
That's right. I'm going to put a little yellow sticker on the hour hand.
So check us out, Dave. And Sam too. Like, I just want you guys to know is like, I myself, like, I was originally like on a specific position. Different expositions occurred after a certain point in time. And I was talking about this. I don't know if you were listening in, Dave, before you joined, but I was talking about how it's like, yeah, dude, like, there's a difference of exposition. Like I remember you, Dave, you were on here asking, like, we all need to actually sit and figure out how to look at the same footage. We need a congruent exposition here. Like everybody's looking at different videos and then hastily concluding things that other people haven't looked at. And so if you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We all know it was fake. We all know that it was fake. Bullshit. However, it was fake. We all know it was fake. Bullshit. Now, if I wasn't in my position, if I wasn't involved in this at all, I might have jumped right on those things. I would have had some bias, but I'm like, bullshit. How could they be in the studio if I was supposed to go? So I eliminated that and came up with a, I think, more viable explanation of what happened there.
Wait, a sky laser is more viable? A sky laser?
Bullshit.
Looks out from balcony. Seems a bit bigger than the flat Earth hot dog dick projection of us. All right, thank you, DP. I just wanted to make sure. I'll hit up Melodome right now and ask him. Yo, let's go. Oh, wait, I don't have my email. He didn't email me. Yeah, ask him if he wants to come on and promote his fundraiser real quick. Australia isn't that shape. Australia looks like a dude throwing up, wasting beer.
And the technology isn't even that crazy. So that's why I was so strongly against it. And when I looked at it, the fucking drone, dude, the drone gate is retarded. It's retarded. Those fucking sensors go off all the time. I can land my drone once because the fucking sensor was going off and it wouldn't go down. Okay? The sensors go off all the time.
Dave.
Someone was standing right next to that thing. It was a stupid thing, and I was just trying to stop it. And then I got shit for when I hid those videos. The reason I hid those videos, they're still up. Okay, the reason I hid them is because I don't want new people finding garbage when they're looking for flat Earth.
Yo, Melodome, do you want to hop on real quick? I want to help you promote your GoFundMe. I threw you an email asking if you wanted to join in. If you have a minute, let's help you get that telescope. Are you down? Are you game? Are you decent? Or we can do it another day. Wouldn't go down also describes Mrs. Weiss. All right, that James Rogers guy definitely has human body parts. Dude, grayscale. That is exactly what I thought when I first saw him, dude. That guy is like giving off straight up serial killer vibes, dude. Like even like he just looks like, look at this. This is he just looks so greasy.
Also visit me at proxyearth.substack.com, as you can see right behind me here. I have a lot of
yikes, noise gate.
What I'm writing about in my book.
That's come from, they've effectively been brainwashed. They haven't been given the appropriate training.
Holy shit. Listen, you can't really help the way that you look. So I don't really like to make fun of people's looks. But this guy, like, we're gonna cover this guy. that's for my future thumbnail. Subscribe. I need to see that interview that he does with with Dave. Has he got a feather in his hat? Do I watch Professor Dave content? Of course I do. I don't watch his like real scientific stuff because that shit just goes right over my fucking head. Right over my fucking head. I don't know anything about biology, chemistry, any of that stuff. Did Melodome did you say anything? Okay, cool. Give me 5 minutes. All right, sick. All right, I'm gonna email you a Zoom link. Beep. Beep, beep. It's like Wormtongue and Jeffrey Dahmer had a love child. Cheese and rice. Oh my god, my beard is like... Don't look at me, I'm disgusting. Don't look at me, I'm disgusting. All right, turn off preview. Maybe that'll save on some resources. Zoom. Zoom. All right. Let's get our buddy in here. Participants. Oh, it's still freezing. Come on. Dude, Zoom sucks. Like, why is... Copy invite link. Is email okay? Melodome? I'll just email it to you, and if you don't, then my goodness. I can feel myself getting sick again, which sucks. So freaking annoying. Oops, God dang it. Come on, go. Come on. Come on, go. Copy. All right. Boom. No. There you go. All right. I sent the link to his chat or to his email. Earth could use some lotion. Yeah, dude. He's his potato skin's getting a little wrinkly there. All right. So we'll just continue this video until Melodome pops in.
Earth. Okay. I want them finding the good stuff. That's why I put out the videos and everything.
Alrighty, so before we continue, Jared is gone.
I mean, I just think that,
Jared,
like, you know,
guys, one moment.
It's a fair hypothesis, man. You know,
Vika's like audio is so fucking loud.
Am I cutting out?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question was.
Oh, I did. I did.
So Jared is gone.
Calder,
what
I did.
About Austin? Where does Austin stand now in all this?
I'll give you my opinion on Austin, and it's just my opinion. And I'll say as much as I think that I can say. Austin's having some family issues. And if you knew what they were, you understand why he's not been around, period. I talked to Austin for an hour the other day, and I can only say a prayer for him, and he is rock solid flat earth. Now, you guys are assuming Austin's controlled opposition because he was in an Amazon studio. I was supposed to be in that Amazon studio. Therefore, I know it's not a fucking studio. Bullshit. So I didn't, the only evidence that you have against Austin is an assumption that they went there or didn't go there and they faked the videos in a studio, right? That's wrong in my opinion.
He's part of the psyop, Dave. He's part of the whole psyop, right? What is there not to question about him?
Well, there's a hypothesis.
If you know it was a psyop, and if he was playing, how come? What is there then, right?
What are you talking? I don't understand. I didn't understand your question.
Right, you are saying that it was a psyop. Now you're saying that. So you're saying that Austin is a victim, or what? What is it? What?
I would have been a victim if I went.
Exactly.
I would have been a victim.
Nazi, Dave.
I would have been a victim.
Bullshit. Of who? Who? Like of who? The rest of the flat Earth community? I have. You know what? I have a question. I have a question for the chat. I want to know this, and I want to get. I want Melodome's answer on it too when he joins in. Do you think that there would be? Oh shit! Yo, what's up, Melodome? How you doing, bud?
What up?
Yo, hey. So I was approached via email today.
Hold on, wait a minute. Dave is talking about now it's made in an Amazon studio. That's what he's saying now.
I don't think so. I think he. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm hearing him wrong, but I think he's just quoting the ridiculous claim that it was made in an Amazon studio by Sam and stuff like that. Is that right? Or was I? Am I just hearing it wrong?
Dude, I don't even know anymore. It's all so damn stupid.
Yeah, no shit. So I was approached by someone by email saying, "Can you promote this fundraiser?" So this fundraiser for you guys, we're just gonna pull it up. It's to have you buy a hydrogen alpha telescope. So that's an amazing thing that you want. So it's a little over $3,000. You have $344 raised right now. When did you start this campaign?
Well, it wasn't me. It was Jaren who wanted to start it for me because, I've been doing 10 months of daily sun observations and tracking the sunspots coming to realize that the sun isn't a projected, reflected, holographic focal point of light that myself and every flat earther said. And it helped out with Jaron, helping him try to cope with what was really going on along with his trip. And then also Jaron explained to me, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but I did a trivia for charity for almost 2 years where I raised $25,000 in total donations that went to quite a few people in the flat earth community, whether it was for helping out with funerals or hospital bills or whatever. And well, a lot of those people now obviously abandoned me. I do shit for money now, and apparently I raise money for people, but now I do it for money. But yeah, so he just wanted to start a little because he knows 9:54. Sorry, man, I'm at my office at work.
No, it's all good.
They're talking about a SpaceX launch. But yeah, so Jaron he knows I've been eyeing this hydrogen alpha telescope because I'm seeing other people with their own equipment, and all I got's a P1000. I'd like to upgrade. So he offered to throw that out there just to help, and here we are. So
that's awesome. So what kind of, so are you looking to make like content with this? Like how much of this, like how often would you be, I know it's kind of tough to tell, like you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, but I know when I get a cool new toy, I want to just abuse the shit out of it until it's broken, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm currently outside every morning with my P1000 getting shots of the sun. Right. So my plan is to have both of those out now every morning. Awesome. On my back porch, and to start getting comfortable with the hydrogen alpha, learn all the ins and outs of that. And yeah, it's for content, but mostly just try to get a better understanding of where we live and how the workings of the sky are, the observations, and learning from them, because it is for content, but also we homeschool our 3 boys here at my house. And so it's a huge benefit for my children as well. So, you know, it's for many things. So people in the community who are interested in seeing the observations, you know, like you can contribute, and I could get the equipment, and I could put out all the information like I have been doing with my sun shots already, you know, and try to get it to be more of a collaborative effort. If there's other people with equipment, the more the better. We can get simultaneous shots, check out the rotation difference of the sun, you know, a lot of things to prove that obviously the earth isn't flat.
Right. That's awesome. All right. Well, very cool. So I did put a link to the GoFundMe in my chat. So yeah, I just felt wrong. Like if I had the opportunity to have you on, to promote the fundraiser, I'd rather that than me be like, yo guys, go to this link. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, dude.
So I appreciate
it.
Yeah, no problem. So I appreciate
I've been digging your content too, man. You're fucking hilarious.
Thanks. Good stuff. Thanks, yeah, I'm definitely one of the point and laugh kind of creators, but you know what? That we need some mindless shit every now and then. But on the right side, of course. I just can't believe the solar filter is $773. Holy shit.
No, it's nuts. And it's nuts. I got some pointers from some professionals in the globe side of the community. So I wasn't even thinking about that kind of solar filter. They were like, you should get this and that. It would work better with the equipment.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the solar filters I'm using now for my P1000 is like $40, but then I got my buddy, shout out to Maltese Canuck, Rawcast Digital, go check it out. But he got me a batter astro film that he used his 3D printer to print out a casing for me to put onto my P1000. So that's some pretty good stuff.
That's cool. Actually, speaking of that, my sister is the president of the regional astronomy club that she's in, and she 3D printed her own telescope. So they ordered all the lenses and stuff, and then they 3D printed the actual casing for it and put it all together. So it's actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty cool, but yeah.
That's badass, dude. My buddy, he 3D printed his own equatorial mount for his camera, and I'm trying to get my hands on a piece of that too. You know, like that'd be
cool.
awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, and I see the cool time lapse photos, or like because the thing about like astrophotography is like you need to have long exposure, especially for the really distant stuff like galaxies and whatnot. So you need to be you need to stay on the same place for an extended period of time, but nothing stays still. So like having that that mount will definitely assist in those awesome galaxy shots that you see online.
Yeah, definitely. I have a solar tracker that I bought off of Jaren after he came back from Antarctica, and yeah, I've been playing around with that, live streaming the sun for a few hours, watching its rotation throughout the day, and all that good stuff.
That's awesome. Cool. All
But
right. Yeah. So I wish you lots of luck with this GoFundMe. I'm gonna keep promoting it. I'm gonna make a clip of this little quick little interview and hopefully get the word out for you and to get this on board. I will absolutely be donating on the 21st when I get my YouTube payout, and I definitely want to see you be successful with this, man. I'm happy for you. This is fun.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem, dude. I'll talk to you later. All right.
All right, man. Peace and love, bro.
Same. Awesome. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, click that link. I'm gonna pin it if it's not already. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right, pin the message. There you go. Go ahead and click that. Donate if you can. I know money's tight for a lot of people at the moment, but it's going to go to good use. That's for sure. So I know that the do you think that the flat Earth conversion would be more? I should have put. So do you what the question is do you think that there would be more conversion from flat Earth to globe if Dearth went? So if Flat Earth Dave went, would there be more people going from flat Earth to globe? Would there be more? Yeah. I hope I cleared that up. So that's what the question actually means. I was trying to write it real quick while I was talking to Mello, so I kind of half-assed that thought process, but all right, cool. All right, nice evil producer. Yeah. I'm the Craig. What's going on? How are you? What strikes me is they aren't reviewing any Antarctic footage anymore. It's been reduced to yapping for some odd reason. That's because they're waiting for more. They're waiting for more stuff. So there's actually a lot more stuff that's coming out. And if you guys are you probably already are, but conspiracy tunes, Mike MC Toon has been putting out videos. Well, he put out a video saying working in Antarctica, and where they're like 4 or 5 days before they even go to Antarctica, and it's Duffy interviewing a previous worker from ALE who explains what it was like working for ALE. Only if he publicly flips. Yeah. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem, Meldome. Nice. Yeah, so I mean, MC Toon, they know that they still have stuff to come out with, right? But there was a video out today. Oh no, it's not out yet. It's a premiere for tomorrow, I think. Why isn't it? It might be on the TFE channel. Final experiment, their regret. Videos. No, I don't know where it is, but it was day 2, and it had a picture of McKeegan on it. So I don't know. It was day 2 in Antarctica or something, and it was supposed to be premiering like today or something or tomorrow. Oh wait, or isn't that, or maybe that's tonight on Toon's channel at 11. Because I'm smart like that. Yeah, it is. It's okay. Yeah, it's the upcoming stream. I bet you guys were already writing that. All right. So let's continue.
Much evidence of them.
Yeah, Toon's live
like,
tonight at
11.
11.
50 pounds.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
That'll stop them from bringing like a high.
We're gonna be rating him. Rating him at 11.
They literally so many pieces of evidence that they faked.
No, he's going live at 11.
The blue sky, the guarantee, the fucking agreed to everything. There's so much, but we don't need to go down that path because we're not going to convince everybody. But remember, I was supposed to be there. Therefore, I know it wasn't filmed. I know they were tricked. Period.
They were tricked.
And by the way, you guys don't know this because I could be lying right now. I could have been in on it the whole time, right? I'm the only one that knows that it wasn't a studio because I was supposed to go, and I'm not fucking part of any side.
Okay, perfect. All right, so he knows that it's not a studio. He just thinks that they were tricked into seeing a 24-hour sun. Don't know how he thinks that they were tricked into it. I know he did bring up hypnotism earlier, which is
bullshit.
But in something that you'd find in
That's Magic Land.
And whatever reality he lives in. Did you just fucking say the blue sky was evidence it was faked? Yeah, because the amount of blue sky, according to Mr.
Bullshit.
Dave over here, is in the single digits in Antarctica. That's how often there's a clear blue sky in Antarctica, which is obviously
bullshit.
So there we go. Because he was invited but didn't go, he knows what happened there. Yes. Oh fuck. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done?
We everybody's looking at different videos and then hastily concluding things that other people haven't looked at.
What you're saying is that Jaren just flipped recently. It's not like something that it's not a part of something bigger, older.
Okay,
just
all right. We're just gonna jump to this part because we're running out of time. This is a 4-hour-long video. But this is also when they get a little bit more into the conspiracy behind Jaren, Lisbeth getting hit by a car and all that kind of stuff.
Started with TFE, so it just started now.
Let me just. I'll let Mark answer it. But
it's amazing how
if they were in
are so
Amazon
full
studio
of
and they faked it, then it would make sense that he's been in it for 10 years. But if they tricked him, because remember, Sam, I was supposed to go, not him. They had no idea that I would turn it down, right? And then they
what? They had no idea that he would turn it down. That, my friend, is
bullshit.
Everybody knew that you're going to turn it down because your entire grift is based off of the lies that you tell, which includes that there's no 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So, of course, we knew that you weren't going. You're so full of
bullshit. Panicked. And they went to Jaren. And by the way, it's probably the greatest thing that ever happened to them, me turning it down and Jaren going, because I wouldn't flip, right? So I'd be there and I'd be like, oh geez, I saw it, and and that's all they were hoping for, but they got even better somehow, right? And here's the way I look at it. Jaren is not spiritually grounded. We're in a spiritual war. Take that for what it is, okay? And that's
spiritual war. You're a non-practicing Jew, Mr. Flat Earth Dave. This isn't a spiritual anything. This is I need to fight to keep my grift alive. That's what this is. I think I won the caption contest. We shall see at the end of the night at 10:50. We're going to go over all the captions.
That's all I will say about that.
That's a nice way of putting it, Dave. Thank you.
That's a really good point, actually. Yeah.
We know. So the thing, I'm a newcomer in Flat Earth, so I don't know. I wasn't there like 7 years ago, but I know that it's not the first time that Jaren fucks up with experiments that Jaren with experiments like. Experiment that that is not working like on the lake there, with those holes in those cardboards there. I don't know.
So Sam,
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I'll tell you. They had if you know the whole story, the laser fucking condenser melted, and then he, to do those things, it takes a lot of effort and batteries and film and people. And they said, "Oh, we'll film it." And Jaren was naive, and he let them film it, and he never had the backup film. So that was a hit piece. He got caught in it. And then on the TFE thing, they wrote a contract to make sure this wasn't going to happen again, but they had no idea what they were walking into. They were walking into, you're going to film and we're going to film it with you exactly what we told you you're going to see.
Hey, what? So this is him thinking that it's a big production. This wasn't a production. Like they think that this is bigger than it is, but it's not. It's not, Dave. It's really not bigger than you think that it is. They were given the opportunity, all of them, to film what they saw from their perspective the entire time. So how is this from the beginning a hit piece? Like, they saw what they said that they were going to see, because that's reality. Because that's what reality is. We've known that there's a 24-hour sun for centuries. Like we've already known this. So yes, they were told that you're going to see a 24-hour sun. Their own cameras that they brought with them and took home with them, and the footage that they filmed with those cameras shows that there's a 24-hour sun. How is that a production of a hit piece? Dave, back that up.
I don't think that Jaron was in on any of this until
they were very unprofessional. Dave, they were very unprofessional. The image they have given to the world about flat earthers being so unprofessional.
You're right, me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. What am I talking about? Half of NASA's budget is to fool these geniuses. That's correct. That is true. Yo, what's up, Shifty?
Are from these two guys. Yeah, they're sleeping. These are not prepared any. Like, they couldn't have taken advantage of a line of sight experiment from there on the plain ice, right? Terabytes of information. Nothing is there, Dave.
I'm not defending them, but they didn't go there to do.
Ira, you're hot micing. Ira, you need to be.
Josh, how dare you? I love Penguin J. What's up, Penguin J? Dave is Jew-ish.
Quite a place you are hot micing, Ira.
All right. So I'm not defending Jaron.
Yes, go buy DP Debunk shirt that says "You're not stupid, Dearth is stupid,"
or anything. But they didn't go there to do long distance observations. They've done that. They've done 26-mile laser tests. They've done all that. They were there.
No, he's not. He's not a glober. He's very much a flat earther. As far as what I can see, he does talk about the flat Earth sometimes, but he does bring up good points with how stupid that these people are. But he's still a dumbass.
The sun circle. When they saw the sun circle, they didn't know what else to fucking do, but except go on a fucking bike ride. Okay,
So that's all you have to understand, Dave. Is that someone that
does the winner get a prize? Yeah, they get a high five. Ooh, virtual high five. I just threw this idea together. Maybe in the future, someone will get like a sticker or something.
It's popular in the community, in the flat Earth community, and makes mistakes, so that make us look bad. Sorry. So one time, twice, three times. So this is why we are like entitled to suspect him of maybe doing this on purpose. Maybe, I don't know. Sam, but just like check it out.
Darth hates Sam.
That I wish I didn't say.
Okay,
I made false claims. Okay?
We all make mistakes.
Correct. You have made false claims. That's the end of the story. That's it. That's all we need.
We cannot accuse you of mistakes we all make. The only difference between you and me, for example, or others, is that I can make.
Did you just catch that? Sam, oh my God.
Between you and me, for example.
The difference between me and you, for example, is Team says we don't shit on people.
Or others, is that I can make mistakes, but you cannot make such mistakes because you are in the light.
That's fucking crazy, bro. He's fucking human, dude. He's allowed to.
Yes, but
wait. I missed all that. I was too busy laughing at him saying things funny.
Such mistakes because you are in the light. You like
Wait. I missed it again.
We all make mistakes. We cannot accuse you of mistakes we all make. The only difference between you and me, for example, or others, is that I can make mistakes, but you cannot make such mistakes because you are in the light. You like
okay, so that's the whole thing with Sam. Like you're not allowed to make any mistakes because you are the face of Flat Earth. So therefore, you're not allowed to make any mistakes, which is a bold claim for anybody, whether it be a flat earther, a globe, or a politician, or anything like that. Like, humans are gonna make mistakes. Fuck you, Sam. What you're looking for is a leader that you can wholeheartedly trust in this movement. And guess what, Sam? You're never gonna find that, because every single person in the light are all lying to you, Sam, and you're believing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking crazy, bro. He's a fucking human, dude. He's allowed to.
Yes, but a human, but also a leader.
If I went, I probably wouldn't have done as good of a job documenting as they did. I probably wouldn't have done, and they did a shitty job. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
they did a shitty job. They had like 30 cameras. Well, that's an over exaggeration. They had an incredible amount of cameras. They had terabytes worth of video. Like how could they have done it any better?
They did a good job. I probably would have done worse, right? Because I would have been bitching about the fucking cold. I would have like, well, the sun's circling. I don't know what the fuck else to do, right? I wouldn't know. I would have done a worse.
Learn
job,
something,
okay? Just so you know, and then you can then you can
talk to people, interview people, talk to the workers, talk to each other, bounce ideas off of each other, go on a fucking bike ride, with the big wheels, like Jaren said that he was going to do. Like, one in Rome, man.
On me more.
No, the thing is that if you're so good at debunking so many times, so many things, and you
Jaren,
cannot debunk that.
Look at Jaren's videos over the years. Jaren has completely crushed the globe 1,000 times over.
Yeah, straight up. And hey, by the way,
shut up. Mark didn't even say anything, and I want to punch him in the face.
I'm about to walk into a loud room. I just wanted to say thanks for you guys joining. I appreciate you guys' ability to have open discourse. And Dave, I'll see you on.
It's so weird that we're having an interview on Thursday. I had no idea, and you're here and we're on the same show. It's bizarre.
Oh, sure.
How is that bizarre, Dave? How is that bizarre? You dumbass.
Yeah, of course. I love you guys. But
Dave?
Yeah, thanks for.
Can you imagine being in a tent with Dave hour after hour? Brenda. Fair point. I think he means the Flurfs not documenting things like Toon, Duffy, Critical Think, Dave, McKeegan, and Duffy. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, Jaren got a lot of footage though. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe, guys. I am so close to 2,000 subs. Once I hit 2,000 subs. I'll be able to feed everybody in my entire town. Subscriptions. If I hit 2,000 subscriptions, then I'm going to be doing a membership drive, where it's going to be uncapped. It's going to be a whole weekend. Well, I mean, it's going to start on a Friday night and not end until the timer runs out. However, that only happens when I hit 2,000 subs. So, guys, if you haven't subbed yet, please do so. I would be forever grateful. I am only 34 subs away from being from hitting my goal. So there you go. Hot Spooky from says good evening, greets from Belgium. I don't know when did you send that? I've been looking at my Twitch chat, but it's slow moving tonight. Don't potatoes grow better in dark environments? That's true.
Thanks for coming on, and Mark, it's nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What'd you say, Mark? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying, Dave gets an interview with him. That's fine.
Well, that you and Dave before that.
Before Mark starts crying, invite him on your
show.
No,
it's not hurtful in any way, shape, or form.
No, Mark, we'll do it too. I mean, I just started this thing. It's like I just finished making a bunch of films, so
it's
yeah.
Too small for you. It's too small for you.
Dave's the queen of summer. I get it.
Okay, that's fine.
No, Mark, I'll let you on. We're going.
Oh no, man! Don't do me any favors. Seriously.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What's up?
Oh, Matt.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
This is when he starts pissing people off. Matthew Akeem, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Joe Whip. How are you? Welcome in.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, Dave Weiss. Dave Weiss, did you just say those guys saw a circling sun in Antarctica?
They claim to have.
Hey, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's impossible to have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
I agree. I think they faked it.
Well, then why are you uncertain?
I think they faked the sun in the sky, and those guys filmed it.
So they were in Antarctica filming a fake sun in the sky?
That's my opinion, yes.
How did they record a sun in the sky if it's fake?
It was a plasma projection done by Microsoft. The technology is out there.
Microsoft can't even get fucking Intune to work properly. You think that they can generate a sun in Antarctica? Their 0365 administrative portal went down for an entire day. You think that they can create a plasma sun in Antarctica? You've got to be fucking kidding me. He just said that. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I think I don't have the name of it on tip of
Yeah,
my fingers,
Wesley. Yeah,
but,
exactly. Wesley, exactly. It's funny how he changes his answers depending on his audience. Exactly. What he says is just vague enough that whoever he's talking to, he can appease when he's talking to a flat earther. Oh my god. They would have been lobotomized for this drivel. I know, Thosis. They belong in I don't know, what's that place called?
It's really weird that the head guy at Microsoft, that would be the most qualified guy in the world to oversee a project like that, happened to be in Antarctica at that time.
What are you talking about? So wait, because Bill Gates went to Antarctica, all of Microsoft created this fake sun? Is that what I'm 404 sun not found? You can't have Microsoft without a container. Yeah, Insane Asylum. But there's a specific one that was shut down, like in the 70s. Yeah. This is Michael Cooper. What's going on? They just have to download the security updates.
Yeah, I don't think they were even in Antarctica. I think the whole thing was a lie. And you know what? It's just like the moon landing, because they weren't on the moon either. And they were making fake videos, tricking people to think they were on the moon.
Good.
So Dave Weiss,
when did Gates go there? I don't know, but I know that wait, I need to look this up, because I know that Neil deGrasse Tyson and who plays Captain Picard? No, not Picard. Kirk, Captain Kirk. I always forget his name. There's like a 45-second delay, so you guys aren't even gonna see me ask this question for another like minute. So now I gotta sit here and wait for you guys to tell me who plays Captain Kirk, because I'm stupid and I forget his freaking name. Because I know you guys know. Shatner, thank you. All right. Thank you. Yo, I'm the Craig. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to Buzzed, to getting buzzed. 1 shot, 2 shots, as long as you're buzzed. Shatner, yes, thank you. All right, so Shatner in Antarctica with Bill Gates, right? So Bill Gates was supposed to be there. William Shatner joins crew of Space to Sea Antarctica cruise. So they did a cruise. What's going on? Why is my internet? Okay. They did a cruise. 260 passengers. Oh, this was back in March 28th of 2024. December 18th. Several cultural and scientific icons, including Star Trek William Shatner, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, Apollo 16 moonwalker Charlie Duke, as well as astronauts Scott Kelly and Jose Hernandez will answer selected questions for an Antarctica-bound luxurious expedition vessel on the Space to Sea Voyage of Legends, organized by the Future of Space Initiative. Okay, so if he didn't go with that group. So Bill Gates goes. Bill Gates Antarctica. Let's just do that. Okay, so he was there in 2010. Okay, billionaire Bill Gates was asked what's left on his, I'm assuming, bucket list. He reveals there's only one thing: don't die. Okay. So it's fair to ask, what does someone who can visit Antarctica for fun, tour large hadron collider with his kids, or fun groundbreaking vaccine research want to accomplish next? So when was he in Antarctica? I don't. If someone can look this up, I know I don't want to like bore the shit out of you guys while I do like on the spot research. But this is a penguins taxed. What made Trump slap 10% tariff? Wait, what? Really quick, off topic. On remote Antarctic islands. Oh yeah, there's an ad blocker. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna let me read it. Would impose reciprocal tariffs on select Antarctic territories despite their lack of human habitation. The affected regions include the Heard and McDonald Islands, known for their isolation and rich wildlife. The move is part of Trump's broader trade policy initiative. Yeah, make those penguins pay their dues. Oh, you gotta love it.
Think they were actually on the moon, but the videos they recorded were fake?
No, I don't think they're on the moon. I think, listen, Matthew, I was supposed to go to Antarctica.
Oh,
Look at what a little shithead that guy is.
Okay, I hate him so much.
Just wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that Sam likes Matthew Hakeem. So Flat Earth Dave is shitting all over Hakeem right now, and we should just watch how Sam reacts to it. Like, Sam does videos with him. Like he just put out a video with Hakeem like yesterday.
Here's the thing: I was supposed to go, so how would they have them fake it? Because I'm not in on it. He doesn't know that, right?
Dave, more than 70% of the community don't buying this TFE shit at all.
Neither am I.
I think you know it. Mark knows it. You know it.
I don't
we all
think
know it, right?
Buying it.
Okay.
Sorry. Any of the? All right. No one is buying it. All right.
I mean, I've said, look, I don't buy it, but at the same time, I think it was set up for. Well, one, it was set up for Dave, but Dave didn't go, and so they grabbed.
It wasn't set up for Dave. It was not set up for Dave. It was set up, and then there was a poll. There was multiple polls, actually. There was polls on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay? That's where the polls were. Okay? The polls were, who should go to Antarctica on the Flat Earth side, and then on the Globe Earth side. And Dave won first after this whole thing was set up. It was all set up. All we needed was the participants. And they were voted on by the public. That's how Dave was the first one to be asked, because he got first place based off of public poll. Any other information that these people try to tell you, that it was set up for him, that it was set up for Jaron, it was a psyop for one, like that's all bullshit. You know that, we know that. Boom, done. Yeah, 2010, Sharky. How's it going, Sharky, by the way?
Now they're using it to disrupt the community. That's all it was there for. A lot of money to be spent on an experiment that wasn't an experiment, that looked sketchy from minute one. And again, we won't know the exact follow-up until the documentary comes out.
I can't wait for that documentary. So guys, actually, there's a documentary trailer. If we go to the final experiment, that is being dropped tomorrow. The official trailer is being dropped tomorrow at 3 p.m. Very exciting stuff is on the final experiments page. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for that.
Says it's going to be awesome. He said it's going to. All I can tell you, it's going to be awesome. So he's got a huge role in it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Who would have
That's
thought?
my opinion. I have no proof of any of it.
So here's the thing.
14 years in the making, correct.
Say something real quick.
All the community. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just, we don't know the technology the military has. We don't know. Okay, the anti-cathera mechanism had a system of 30 gears or better 1400 years before clocks even hit the tables in England in the 1400s. All right, so if that was suppressed,
what words just came out of your
have
mouth?
no clue what they're doing. I could be AI right now for all I know.
There's so many whistleblowers coming out of Antarctica. The Raytheon guy that said there's directed energy technology that the human mind can't even fathom. There's people from Microsoft that are.
What did he just say? Raytheon whistleblower about what? Eric Hecker? Antarctic Research Facility does not produce. Okay, here we go. Antarctic Research Facility does not produce energy weapons. Oh, this is a fact check. Okay. An Antarctic research facility completed in 2010 has been used by U.S. and international scientists to study subatomic particles from space, but claims on social media that it used direct energy weapons and caused a major 2011 earthquake are false. Researchers say the facility, known as the Ice Cube, has a network of optical sensors designed to detect neutrinos for basic science, and a defense expert said it lacks the capacity to produce energy capable of penetrating the Earth. The Ice Cube neutrino detector is not simply a passive listening device. It's the world's largest directed energy weapon system. A man identified as Eric Hecker, claiming to be a contractor for Raytheon, says in a video shared on Facebook, February 11th, 2024. And he's responsible for the earthquakes in Christchurch, New Zealand in 2011. The man says in the video, which is from a podcast on the Sean Ryan Show, and shared on YouTube in July 2023. Hecker made similar claims in a video shared on TikTok in August 2023. The claim was amplified by popular podcast host Joe Rogan, who called it a wacky conspiracy theory and added, "I have no idea if any of this is nonsense." Let's see. But the facility does not emit energy and cannot produce anything capable of triggering an earthquake, according to scientists affiliated with the center and an independent expert. Ice Cube doesn't emit anything. It records particles coming from space for astronomical studies. It is a conventional particle detector made out of a cubic kilometer of natural ice, says Francis Halzan, lead scientist for the Ice Cube and a physics professor at the University of Wisconsin, which coordinates the research of around 300 scientists from 14 countries in a February 20th email. So just by looking it up, you can see it was all bullshit. I'm good, thanks. Who remembers did walk the dinosaur. Dave Wass's real name is Dave Weiss. What? Sharky, what the fuck?
Whistleblowing. There's lots of interviews that I've heard of military people. I'm actually talking to two military guys that were at a base called Tigo, which isn't even listed on their bases, Antarctigo, and they're mining precious metals there by the ton, gold and other metals. And the whole Antarctica story is complete and total bullshit. So, putting a plasma ball into a sky, especially a sky that has a low dome with maybe plasma.
No problem.
Yeah. And
no problem. No
when you say they were in a studio, I think they were in God.
No problem. Okay. Where's all this power coming from? Where? Yeah, they just have to reflect it off the dome, which could be plasma itself. So is plasma and plasma. No problem.
God studio with a 13,000-foot ceiling.
You're right. And I've heard stories about, and now they're even trickling this stuff into the mainstream where they have, the barium and the strontium are needed for these high-tech 3D holograms. These holograms are so high-tech, they could pick things up. So
yeah, they have holograms that you can put actual matter on top of.
What?
You can put actual things on the hologram.
Right. And that's still even just what they're showing.
God damn it. Why don't, all this research I'm doing tonight, hologram hologram that can hold things, I guess. Scientists built holograms you can manipulate with your hands. Using a flexible projector screen called a diffuser, the team allowed for a human to insert their wait, where is it? Like, I have an ad blocker yet. I'm getting all these ads. Scientists have created holograms they can interact with directly for the first time using a flexible projector screen called a diffuser. The team allowed for a human to insert our hands into a 3D display and grab and drag virtual objects. The team looks forward to furthering this technology, which is very much in its infant stages, by adding things like haptic feedback to the experience. So ubiquitous in science fiction that has become nearly synonymous with the word hologram in almost every news story. For the first time, a team of engineers have managed to create a hologram that you can directly interact with using your hands. If you're projecting a hollow cube, you can reach into that display and slide it back and forth or turn it around. What we see in films and call holograms are typically volumetric displays. These are graphics that appear in midair and can be viewed from various angles without the need for wearing virtual reality. Like, how does it work? Is there a video?
Hi everyone, I'm Elodie Bousbib. I'm currently a postdoc with Acer Marceau at UpnaLab.
Show it to me.
Elastane, silicone, elastic band when being stretched. However, we place our samples between two speakers and independence of the fabric as a combination uses. Interaction can also occur with the strips or in the lateral longitudinal 18 participants.
Okay, so it is it's actually a physical thing. It's a physical thing. Like, it's, you're actually touching a physical thing. It's just a strip. These fucking idiots. This is what they did. Scientists built holograms you can manipulate with your hands. Whoa! You could put stuff on these holograms. Look at all this technology that they have that we couldn't even fathom. Good Lord.
That's 50 years minimum behind what they really have.
If that guy, if that Duffy has access to that technology, we're talking here about something much bigger than just TFE, a fucking pastor with money. We're talking about like an operation CIA style, something huge. And this is why I'm saying, I'm asking also Mark and Dave, what do they think?
There's a bunch of dudes that went down to Antarctica and brought a bunch of cameras. Like, that's all this was. Like, this is amazing.
Don't you think that TFE thing is a part of the bigger operation, an older operation, or is just something that just happened now?
No. So the technology is called laser-induced plasma. Look into that in the Microsoft, and their contracts with NASA. It's incredible. But I think the TFE was as big of an operation as the moon landing, as fake as the moon landing. But it was a lot easier to do because they didn't have television cameras and millions of people watching. They had four stooges in a remote area. And they completely gamed them.
It wasn't as long. I mean, TFE's what, a year old, give or take, but still a year to do something like this is pretty significant. It's something we haven't seen up until this point. Up until now, it's been, channel does this.
This is really awkward. Laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy in cultural heritage sites. They use laser-induced plasma for spectroscopy. Beautiful. You can't ask for anything more ironic. Imagine the size it would have to be to cover Union Glacier. And more than that. That's those bastards.
Nothing super serious, but throwing down that sort of money,
well, hold the
just that part of it, and then you're going to do the money for the documentary after the fact. It's pretty good. It's pretty flattering, actually, that they're taking us that seriously now.
They're scared, bro. They are scared. Flat Earth is the biggest thing. If people start to realize they tricked us about the ground we walk on, that poses a serious problem for a lot of other things. And a lot of other things are really coming to surface anyway. So it's all kind of like right here in front
now
of
there's
people.
6 evil producers.
They're faking rockets in the sky with technology. We don't think they could fake a plasma ball in the sky that brings light and heat, because the plasma-induced lasers do bring light and heat, and they can project them into thin air, let alone if the dome is at 13,000 feet and the plasma is below it, like the
Wait, does he have one of those copper bracelets? He has one of those copper bracelets on. That's supposed to like manage your chi.
NASA whistleblower explained seems
Could
super
be
legitimate to
reflection.
me. Yeah.
I think so, man. They could have faked
And
it right in.
I think that the sun simulator that they leaked pictures on years ago, I think that was part of the psyop because it's ridiculous. It's stupid, right? And they want people to go, oh, it can't be that. Therefore, they can't fix the sun. Well, the sun that we see is an energetic, non-physical, in my opinion, ball in the sky, and that's what they faked, an energetic, non-physical ball in the sky.
The thing is, right? You don't say what some technology used there in Antarctica while these people were there. People have to be on it and play together with it. You cannot just have something going on and like these people don't know and they are just seeing it 24-hour sun, right? You're getting what I'm saying?
It was cloudy for 3 months until the day they got there. Then it was fucking 9/11 blue.
Yeah, the Union Glacier blue, right?
Well,
from the
like
yeah.
the clearest day on record ever.
The odds of a sunny day being, during that narrow window when we were down there were pretty much against us, and yet there it was. And it wasn't even close. It wasn't even partially cloudy.
Did he just say we when we were down there? You didn't go.
Hi. So yeah, come on.
Thing is, it's too fake, Mark, right? People wanted to believe it, but it's too fake, Mark. This is the thing. Dave was here on many podcasts with Joe Hanby. We did so many podcasts. That possibilities of if there is a 24-hour sun, but it looks so fake, Mark.
Yeah, 9/11 blue is. I guess they did clarify what that means. Is that it was the clearest day in history or whatever? Like I don't know. Like it was like there wasn't a cloud. I don't know. I like it sounds offensive, but I feel like it's not.
Even if you want to defend it, you cannot. That's a
No.
problem.
I'm just saying the event happened. I can't tell you anything more than that because I wasn't there.
What about this? What if Joe Hanby's right? But if it is a reflection, I think the human eye or human looking at it would look different than when it's at midnight. It would look different. So maybe they took Joe Hanby's model, the actual model that was happening, or a combination of it, and then they projected the plasma and just followed it in the sky. Maybe they just followed it in the sky to amplify it, to make it so bright that they couldn't fucking look without glacier glasses. Right?
Glacier glasses.
And if you go back to those videos, all of those videos, right? And you look at the sunbeams that are coming off the sun, look at them compared to any other sunbeams. The other sunbeams, like in the north, they're thinner and they point out. These are kind of squared ends. They're like rectangles. Okay?
That's all depending on the lens that's taking the video. You fucking idiot. The way the light is given off in the northern hemisphere is not any different than in the southern hemisphere, my guy.
Okay, if something is fake. Now you could say, "Oh, that's because it's a fucking LED screen in the sky." I was supposed to go. I would know if there was an LED screen in the sky. I think the sky, the dome, is a liquid crystal display (LCD).
It's possible.
Bullshit.
He thinks the dome is an LCD screen. Wait. He thinks that the dome is an LCD screen. I'm gonna let him elaborate.
How about the fake mountain?
Go ahead,
Dave? Just how about the mountain, Dave? The mountain that looks exactly like the one that from 2016. What do you think about this?
So here's my opinion on that. There is some. It's interesting, but again,
no one's gonna call him out on that. Wait. No one. Everyone in this panel just heard him say that the dome is an LCD screen, and no one is batting an eye at that. Is this?
That's Magic Land.
That's the worst case of main character syndrome I've ever seen. Yeah, no shit.
I was supposed to be there. I could have taken a picture of the mountain. The thing is, in Antarctica, it doesn't snow a lot. That's what they say. And when it does, when the wind blows, it goes away. So any frozen glaciers in the crevices of the mountain, they're just going to stay there. And then the snow comes and goes, and it really doesn't change much. That's my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. And I say, look into it deeper.
For like 8 years? You think it's exactly
the same? But it could be 10 years. It could be 20 years. If it never rises above freezing, when is the ice going to leave? It's not. I go to Vermont where we have summer and then it freezes again. And then I've looked at pictures of 2 years in a row, and I'm like, oh, look, all the trails look pretty much the same, but you can see some differences. But in Antarctica, there's very little accumulating snow. The glaciers don't move; they're just frozen in the rocks there, and it would be logically very close to the same. Now, I did look in deeper, and I found some changes, but nobody wanted to look at that. And by the way, Edward Hendry, he was looking at the footsteps, and he actually saw when he said there's no footsteps. He zoomed in and he said, yes, there is. There actually was a footstep.
But I remember that you brought in a picture of the same mountain from a different year, and you actually showed that there were differences.
A little bit.
So at that point, if there were differences, so actually a picture from 2016 and today it shouldn't be the same.
Well, there was little differences. That's what I was showing, 2016 and today. So there was a difference, and that's what we're talking about. But,
yes.
But again, the whole footprint thing, which I got a lot of shit on, Edward.
I love that Dave is just shitting all over Sam. This is so great. LCD Dome checks out. Dinosaurs, fake.
Henry zoomed in better than anyone else and found there was footprints.
No problem about the footprints. I'm talking about the mountain. The thing is that if you prove
it's the same thing. Here's the point: Vape Gate, Footprint Gate, Mountain Gate. I was supposed to go. None of that would have been possible if I was there.
No problem. That I agree with you on that point. Now,
but it is possible that you didn't because you didn't go. Like, wait, what? Wait, what happened? Yo, good morning, Emma. How are you? Oh my God, did you lose your cat? Oh my God. I am so sorry for your kitty cat.
agree with me on that is that if the picture they show you on TFE is the exact same picture,
Paul, as many times as it takes,
than a picture taken like 8 years before, there's a problem. Because you proved that the snow is moving.
Yeah, right.
No, it doesn't.
Because they're demons.
The ice doesn't move. If it snows and then it gets windy, the ice is still there and the snow is gone.
But on the pictures that you saw that the shape of the patterns were different.
Slightly,
the same.
Slightly,
Yeah,
tiny
it's
bit.
enough. Slightly is enough.
But you guys were saying they didn't change, and I showed you that they did change.
No, it did change on your picture, but not on the original picture of 2016 and the one they show us. And those two pictures are
That's
exactly
what
the
I
same.
compared. The picture they took in the 2016 picture.
Sam, you dumbass.
You showed something different here.
Sam is such an idiot, dude. Like, I can't believe that that's okay. We got to go over captions. But like Sam is trying to pull this bullshit on Flat Earth Dave. I can't believe that there's someone stupider in the room than Flat Earth Dave. That's just mind-boggling. I appreciate you letting us on your stream. It was a welcome distraction. Yeah. So every Friday night, that's going to be a thing. So it's going to be me and Andy doing ghost videos. And then when it's community game time, we then jump to open Discord. So yes, so get used to that. It'll be a lot of fun, I hope, in the future. So we can be a distraction. Oh my God, her name was Jasmine. Oh my God, what a gorgeous name. All right, so we're gonna pause it here, and then we're going to go over so these are the entries for the caption contest. All right, I can't zoom in. I can't zoom. How do I make the text bigger? All right, so this is the picture. This is the picture, guys, right? So now that we have this, actually, you know what? I'm going to pop this picture out, open in browser, and then I'm just going to read off the captions. Although my delivery of these captions might ruin it. But we have Max says, it was this big, yum. Yo, Penguin J for $2 says, raise a glass for the kitty. To the kitty Jasmine. Cheers. She's no longer in pain and being loved and looked upon, looked after by all of your family and loved ones. Cheers. So the stars are bad pixels in the LED dome? Yes. Don't fuck it up, Mike. I'm trying not to. All right. DC says, I think I just shit out the next flat earth model. DP says, I'm so mad about the sun. I'm shitting plasma. Real Big says, remember, don't get this flurf wet and never ever feed him after midnight. He does look like a gremlin. Simi says, I choose to not talk to satanic trolls. Oh, Siri thought I was talking to her. Foxworth says, demonic possession. Calder says, what the fuck? DP Debunk says, Dirth takes a massive dump in his daughter's bedroom. Sassy Filipino says, one time I caught a fish that was this big. Holy. Calder says, is this how Discord works? Because I haven't figured it out yet. DC says, my bullshit needs a container this big. DP says, that thing in the sky better not prove the shape of the earth, or so help me. Simi says, dome coin to the moon. Foxworth says, it's just $3 for my app. DP says, here we see a wild Dirth eagerly awaiting his next dome shot. Jesus Christ. Monkey Cat Pat Pat says, I'm not mad, I just forgot my potato suppository this morning. Sassy Filipino says, and then I said spectroscopy needs a container. I'm fucking dying. DP says, Professor Day was so mean. And NASA. Katie Markley says, Peter's wife, thank you, Katie, says that feeling when you're deep inside the rabbit's hole. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. And then this is what Rubik sent. Rubik sent that. You call it, I figured it out. Holy shit. I can't handle this. DP Debunk says, brains need brains. Peter Markley says, when Trump's tariffs take effect, when Trump's tops take effect. Holy, that's another Gremlin reference. Here we go. When a flurf tries to think after midnight. That's good. That is good. Best I could do with my editing on my phone is pretty good. DP Debunk says, Bill Gates and Microsoft faked the sun and I'm taking a Shatner. DP says, hold on, just gotta unload my directed energy weapon. Katie Markley. South Park hamster enters his new home. It's a lady potato. That's from Katie Markley. Holy. Sassy Filipino says, aliens, bro. And then we have DP Debunks with the Satan potato, and then the Satan son. I can't stop giggling. All right, last ones. Here we go. It says, Flurf rule number 1, don't leave your mom's basement. Flurf rule number 2, never wear deodorant. Flurf rule number 3, don't think. Don't think. Oh, it's so good. All right, I don't know. All right. I don't know how to do the voting, but my favorite is Katie Markley's saying that feeling when you're deep inside the rabbit's hole. Because that killed me the worst. Oh my god. It's so good. All right. Why don't you guys vote in on the Discord, and then we'll see who wins. All right. Well, on that note, guys, Tune should be live right around now. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you guys over to Tune. Oh, holy shit. That was some belly laughing, that's for sure. Absolutely. Let me get into MC Tune Live. He hasn't even started yet. It's 11 o'clock. He's late. All right, well, I'm gonna set you guys up for failure anyway. The first rule of Flat Earth, don't talk about the TFE. Yeah, we're gonna have a Tune raid, guys. Penguins can't freeload anymore. That's right. No, they can't. They've been getting away with it for too long. Too long. All right. Redirect. I can't. Oh, here it is. All right, guys. All right, what do we want to do while we wait for Tune to go live? We need a We Are Waiting for McToon song. McToon. All right, let's see. Holy moly. Deep inside the rabbit hole is funnier considering DP Debunk some were fun, Dorothy. Oh, you just started? MC Tune Live. Oh, there we go. All right, he just started. This is the song I made.
Clock is ticking, time moves slow. Anticipation starts to grow.
All right, I gotta leave you with this kind of song, guys. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much for all the support. Go donate to Melodome. I love you all. I will see you guys tomorrow for Ghosties. Bye.
Fists are clenched, I barely survive. Seconds drip like molten lead.
Love you, bye.
Eyes are glued, minds half dead. Feel the hunger, feel the fire. Burning thoughts take me. Tunes the signal.